welcome to another Gavin Entertainment video. It's already here with a currently reading update, currently what I've been doing update, currently what am I playing update for August 15th through August 20th, 2025. Can't believe we're almost to September. This year has flown by. What did I read this week? What am I reading this week? Your video schedule for the week, and what am I playing this week? That's what you come here for. So let's dive right into it, shall we? I didn't finish any books this week. That's because I'm working on a bunch. So let's dive into what I'm working on. I am working on The Fate of the Day by Rick Atkinson. It's the second book in the his Revolutionary War trilogy. That's for review. I'm reading Cold Island by Peter Colt. That's also for review. That's out next month. I'm reading Circle of Days by Ken Follett. That's also for review. I'm reading what's the name of the book? I'm reading Star Trek New Frontier, Book 3. It's Into the Fire by Peter David. I'm almost done with Star Trek The Captain's Daughter by Peter David. And I'm also reading Star Trek Strike Zone by Peter David. Those are all on different ships, so don't worry about how I can't get it confused. They're in different eras of Star Trek. That's for the Peter David project. I am also reading For to Score by Janet Ivanovich. That's for myself. I'm reading, that's the fourth book in the Stephanie Plum novel series. I'm reading The Monkey's Raincoat by Robert Crace. It's the first Elvis Cole and Joe Pike novel. I am reading Mind Prey by John Sanford. It's the first, it's the next Lucas Davenport novel that I need to read. I'm also reading The Empty Chair by Jeffrey Deaver. It's the third and next book in the Lincoln Rhymes series that I need to read. I'm also reading Murder Outside the Lines by Krista Davis. That's for Project for Work. It's the third book in the Pen and Ink series of hers. I'm also reading China Miéville's and Keanu Reeves' book, which I can never remember the name of. It's a Berserk series novel. So I'm reading that too. That's what I'm reading this week. Your video schedule for the week is as follows. Monday is going to be the review for Season 1 of the Amazon Prime series Ballard. Wednesday is going to be probably a book review of some sort. I've got a bunch that are close to the end, so you'll just have to wait and play it by ear to see which one gets reviewed. We've got a bunch hanging on and almost completed, so it could be a bunch here. It could be The Captain's Daughter, it could be Star Trek Strike Zone, it could be it won't be Circle of Days because that don't come out yet. It could be Cold Island. I don't know. It could be. I'm working on a bunch. It's basically whichever one gets done first and whichever one I feel like putting up. So what am I playing this week? Well, on stream when my internet's been cooperating, because we've had an up and down internet week. They've been doing maintenance and stuff, and been taking it down at nondescript times and doing weird shit. So we've been playing a lot of MLB 25 The Show, Live, Eat, Sleep, Breathe, Play the Show. On the Nintendo Switch 2, I've been playing a lot of Donkey Kong Bonanza. Loving that game, enjoying that very much. Mario Kart World. Don't know if it's worth the $80 price tag. I didn't pay $80 for it. I bought the bundle, which made the game $50. So that's what I would tell you guys to do. Make the game $50, make the game worth it, and it's an awesome game. I've also been playing the XCOM 2 Nintendo Switch playthrough, as well as Front Mission 1. So on the PS5, what I've been playing, well, that's where I do the daily grind in Gran Turismo 7, trying to get the licenses, the cars, and all that jazz in that, and get the platinum in that. That's where I've also been doing the daily grind in WWE 2K25, doing the weekly towers, doing my faction, doing my GM, and all that good stuff. And that's where I do the off-stream grind of MLB 25, the show Live, Eat, Sleep, Breathe, Play the show. The single-player grind that we're doing, I'm doing the single-player grind in Mafia Old Country. I'm doing the single-player grind in Astro Bot Adventure, trying to get the platinum in that, and Astro's Playroom, trying to get the platinum in that as well. And I'm doing the single-player grind in RoboCop Rogue City. I couldn't think of the name for a minute. RoboCop Rogue City. Loving that, enjoying that, and needing some more of that. And I picked back up Claire Obscure 33 as well. So that's what I've read, what I'm reading, what your video schedule for the week, and what I'm playing. I've fulfilled my obligations. Time for you to go down in the comments down below and let me know what you're reading, watching, playing, and all that good jazz. For those that haven't noticed, YouTube has changed it's now gone through an AI age verification thing. I'm working to get that sorted. For some reason, it thinks I'm under 18. I have the watch hours. We have the videos. For God's sakes, my beard is gray. I am well over the age of 18. I haven't been 18 in a long time. I've been under 18 in a long time. But Google's AI thinks I am. Thanks, Google, I guess. I don't know. But they annoy the piss out of me, that's for sure. So we are working on that problem. We're facing that problem as many other YouTubers are facing it as well. Hopefully this video, and I'm gonna do a separate video on it to kind of deep dive on it, to kind of put more pressure on YouTube as well. That'll be coming out on one of the days we don't normally film. But speaking of that, you know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. And without further ado, have some fun. Stay out of the heat if you're in the heat. Stay out of the cold if you're having winter right now. And without further ado, have some fun. I'll see you again soon. And peace.